I'm Mike Shrubs.
I'm Dan Stark, and welcome to the Portland Edge.
Portland Edge, episode number 3.
Episode 3.
So how are we going to start off? I guess like we always do.
Start off with the Portland sports. Portland Thunders fall again to the Spokane Shock, 58-48.
Yeah, okay, that's the second time so far this season. So I mean, it's all right. We're a new team. You know, I know we're not an expansion team, but we basically are an expansion team. So. Just hopefully they can bring home one win against the Shock. I know San Jose, that's gone, that's over, but you know, I believe we do have one more game against the Shock. So hopefully I'll be here at home. Let's go ahead and keep it from being a sweep, and yeah, we'll just go that way.
Yeah.
So how about what else?
Well, the Timbers lost to the Whitecaps, 3-4.
Yep. All right. So this is kind of the trend right now in Portland sports. So I mean, it's just kind of. You know, like after the last show was pretty bad, sports-wise, and they were just continuing the trend, so, I mean, yeah. It's okay, it's alright.
Hopefully it picks up.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm sure it will. So, how was your weekend last weekend?
Oh, it was great.
Was it? Yeah.
A little parched, but,
Oh, you're parched?
Yeah, E. coli in the water.
Oh, that's right, yeah, I bet you were pretty thirsty with all that.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, you should be able to just go up to your sink and grab a glass, turn on the faucet.
Oh yeah, considering that I paid, roughly $300, $400 a water bill.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be nice to get a glass of water,
Yeah.
Please?
You think, right? Well, you know what you can do. There's always bottled water, and it's like a dollar a bottle, so it's not too bad. Wait, hold on. One second.
Oh, yeah. Take that in.
Water. It's delicious. Yeah, so...
Life free.
Yeah, E. coli free. So as you say, so how did you find out about it?
I actually got a voicemail on my phone.
Wait, hold on one second.
Oh, no, that's fresh.
It is. That's clean. That's real clean. No E. coli.
It's just a big headache, though.
Maybe you can take baths with them. You know. Well, you spend like $350, $400 a month on, or a couple months on water.
Last bill was $453.
Yeah.
I just got done paying it too.
Oh, nice. So, I mean, you buy 453 bottles of water.
Literally days after that,
Yeah.
I get the voicemail saying E. coli in the water.
All right. I mean, that's great. No buyer's remorse there. So, but So, we did know that you had that problem up here. We didn't have that problem.
Oh, you dodged that bullet.
Yeah. So, but anyway, we had a great weekend, and so. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, today, so we are going to discuss the new street tax that Charlie Hills was to implement.
Tax.
Yeah. So, another tax. Yeah. How's that art tax treating you?
Oh, well, lovely.
It's great, huh? Yeah. You want to know something that's actually funny about the art tax? I live in Eugene. And I actually got a bill for the Portland Arts Tax. Yeah.
Coming out to you. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I live in Eugene, so, I don't quite get how that works, I mean, I thought it was illegal to begin with the whole,
branching out.
Yeah, and I guess Eugene has now been annexed by the city of Portland, so I better, get that in the mail.
Now, are they hitting people up individually now?
I don't know. I'm kind of confused.
I'm hearing from more people now that they're getting hit up with the bill.
With the bill,
they're getting in the mail. So.
Well, what's funny is they actually kind of like made me a deal, I guess. So if I pay this illegal tax, they won't fine me. I think it was $100 if I don't pay by a certain time. Yeah, it was like sometime actually this month. Yeah. So, but I live in Eugene, so the tax already I shouldn't be paying
doesn't even apply to you.
Well, no, I know, and this is the last I checked. That was against the Oregon Constitution to have a per head tote tax. So
it is.
I guess me, even though the tax is already illegal, like what's the difference if I live in Eugene or if I live in Portland? Pay it up, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So anyway, aside from the art tax, because that's not even our topic, but. We're going to talk about the street tax right now, and I got some good, interesting figures for you, and I'll go ahead and, let me go right over here and get that for you. Okay, so what does this look like? This is going to be basically what the numbers look like that the city of Portland is forecasting and trying to bring in. So, now this is only for residential households. This does not include the commercial properties. Those are, of course, going to be a lot higher. But they're looking at charging at least about $8 to $12 per month
per household.
So how much are they expecting to make in a year?
No, that's going to work out to $40 million is what they're expecting to bring in. So they're looking at bringing in about $40 million. I believe that's per year on this. Now, the problem with that is, okay, we obviously drive around the streets. You can see they're neglected. We need to put some money into the streets. The only problem with that is the city of Portland, let's give them $40 million. Is it really going to go into the streets? Or is it going to go into more bicycle paths and bicycle trails and pedestrian trails? You know, so I understand that, you know, a lot of the funds that go into the streets come from property taxes, not necessarily coming from the gas revenue taxes that we pay at the pump. But here's the thing. Yes, that may be the case, but the taxes that we actually still pay at the pumps do go into subsidizing things like bicycles. You can look at the Oregon Department of Transportation's own report on their biannual budget, and they allocate about $210 million a year that goes into alternative type modes of transportation infrastructure. And I know that people will also try to say that if they own a vehicle, that they already pay that tax. It's pay as you go. You know, if you're not driving, you're not burning fuel, you're not paying when everybody else is paying.
And so that's pretty much sums that up right there. So, I mean, here's the thing. So, yeah, okay, brings in $40 million a year. But as you can see, with what this, especially coming through, if they're going to take it through the water bureau, we've already had, like, issues with that, right? You know, with the city and where it allocates its funds. But anyway, regardless, it's another tax. And the funny thing is that people, this is what I really don't understand, the disconnect with, especially it seems like in Portland. So in Portland, a lot of people rent, right? And they seem to have this disconnect. Well, if it's just going to go to the property owners, it's not coming out of my pocket. But yet, after they vote in all these taxes, then they complain about their rent going up. Where do you think the money that these people have to put out of their pockets, do you think they just take it out of their savings? Like, oh, you know what? The cost of doing business in the city is going up, so I'm just not gonna spend money like it was. No, it's gonna come. You got to look. So Portland has a high demand for rent, right? So if it gets more expensive to actually rent a piece of property out here, of course the rents are going to go up. So, you know, and you could say, well, people just might not pay it. Well, you know, there's a high demand for rental properties here. So if you don't pay it, somebody else will move in and do it. So that's something that people in this city, they really, I think, should kind of take into consideration. Whenever you vote these things in, yeah, they may be nice, they may be whatever, make you feel warm and fuzzy, but just remember, you're going to pay for it. It's coming out of your rent.
It's going to get everybody.
So, but, you know, I mean, can't be really too surprised. I mean, look at the public transportation in this city and how expensive that is, and people just with the disconnect in this city.